the primary aim of a fraud risk management framework is to prevent frauds from happening, but you cannot prevent all frauds from happening, so it's imperative on the banks that they detect frauds at an early stage. When we ask the respondents on how they detect fraud, about 21% of them have indicated that the frauds were detected through a customer complaint followed by internal whistleblowing mechanisms. And the other two primary areas which have been used by for a detection mechanism are primarily audit and account reconciliations or by internal audit, followed by data analytics. When we compare it with our previous survey, there has been a significant jump in detecting frauds through a formal risk management mechanism. However, there are still about 17% of respondents who have detected that it's not through formal mechanisms like customer complaints or by detection by accident or because they were intimated when an investigating agency has approached them. So that's the worrying part. Having said that, there is a significant improvement compared to a previous survey, and that could possibly one of the reasons that a significant number of the respondents have said that they are able to detect frauds within 6 to 24 months, and the recovery has also improved compared to a previous survey. The reason could be primarily because most of the detections have happened at an early stage compared to a previous survey, and also probably it could be alluded to the fact that they are using data analytics to some extent to detect frauds. Any organization's response to fraud has definitely an impact on the way they can go about enhancing their framework and prevent future occurrences. Any response to fraud has to be swift and effective so that the message is passed on to the employees that this is not be tolerated. Having said that, when we ask the respondents about what do they do when they detect a fraud, 46% of the respondents said that they undertake an investigation internally, followed by 32% of them who said that they get it investigated by an external agency. Interestingly, 14% of the banks of the respondents have said that they ask the employees to resign. This is significant because when we compare it with our question to the respondents on the fraud risk control, fraud risk management elements that they have implemented and how effective they were, nearly 50 to 60% of the respondents said that they have not yet implemented or started implementing forensic tools and techniques that will be used for investigation. Having said that, it probably is one of the reasons that they are asking the employees to resign, because any investigation that needs to be done will require, in the current day and age where data is more in electronic format, you need to have tools and techniques to extract them and analyze them and present them in a court of law, which can be admissible as a legal evidence. If there is a lack in these techniques, probably one of the reasons they will ask is that they'll ask the employees to resign because they may not be comfortable with taking action against them.